Hey guys, Chris here, the RC Geek. We're coming to you from the shop, and I wanted to do a quick little video on the E-flite P-51 swapping out the tires, because if you have one of these, you know that the tires that come with the kit are extremely hard, and that can actually make it pretty challenging to get smooth touchdown. Even the most perfect touchdown can get you bouncing down the runway a bit. So I ended up replacing the tires with Robart 3.5-inch diameter tires, and they're a nice soft tire, and that completely changed the touchdown characteristics of the airplane. Even the less than perfect landings have resulted in the airplane just sticking to the ground because the tires are so soft. And so I wanted to show you how I did that, because the axles and the bushings that come with the tires don't quite work out geometrically, because you got one that's English and one that's metric, and it just didn't work out. So I'm going to bring the camera around and I'll show you what we did here, and hopefully it'll help you guys have a little bit better success landing this airplane, because this is an absolutely gorgeous flying airplane. I love it, and once I changed the tires, man, it totally changed the landing characteristics. All right, so the first thing you got to do, obviously you got to take the tire off. These have ball bearings in them, but they're held on by a C-clip. Now I've already taken that off, just use a screwdriver to kind of pry that out. But once you take this off, all right, now you've got the Robart tire here. Now the problem is that this center is too big, and the bushings that they provide are too small. So this diameter on the shaft is larger than the largest diameter bushing that they have. And then the other part of that is you need to add some spacers to the back of the tire here, and then to the front as well, to just make sure that it all lines up on the axle appropriately. So the first thing here, now this is a wheel collar that I ground down. Now you don't have to do that. You could just stack some washers here and that'll work just fine. The other part of this, so this is a 1/4 inch diameter aluminum tube, okay? So it fits over this obviously, but it's got some, a little too much play, but it fits perfectly inside of the wheel. So to fill up the space, because this tube, the ID of the tube is too big, just going to simply use masking tape. All right, so I'm going to wrap this in masking tape twice. Like that. All right, and then we're going to put this on here, and then I'm going to cut the excess masking tape off. All right, so now there's no play here at all, and this tire slips on and spins real nice. Now to hold it on, you can just use a wheel collar like that. I ended up grinding this down so that I could just use the C-clip because I couldn't find the right set screw in there. So I'm going to put this C-clip on. And that's it. Simply just put the wheel cap on there, and I'll tack it with a little glue so it doesn't spin off. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Super simple. That way you don't have to try and drill out those bushings that they supply or anything like that. And yeah, we're good to go. All right, guys, that's it. That's how I ended up changing out the tires on this. Super simple. I highly recommend it because it really does make the airplane land considerably better on pavement. If you haven't seen it, I did do a full review on this airplane. I got a link in the corner if you want to see that. Gorgeous flying airplane. I absolutely love how it flies. It looks fantastic in the air. And I can't stress enough how important it is to make sure that the tires are spinning freely on this airplane, because if they're not, and you have an asymmetry left to right, the airplane will pull hard one way or the other, and so it makes the ground handling a little more challenging. So definitely make sure that those tires are spinning nice and free and shouldn't have any problems at all. All right, guys, so thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, follow along on social media at the RC Geek, and until next time, I'll see you at the field.